also hate the 80s. Reason number 2045 to love Dark? He just stands there like a goddamn boss and calmly pulls out his gun. And what kind of badass whistles and walks away after he stabs someone? That's the kind of man we need more on this show. Also, Buddy, Thawne, and Dark is the best kind of team up. I am a little confused why Thawne wouldn't start snapping their necks when he appeared to pick up Dark, but maybe he knew there would be bad consequences if he did. I like how they continue to show how flawed the team is. Sarah is a complete hypocrite. You can't change the timeline, but I can. And personally, I think a flawed team that's fighting amongst themselves and just they haven't perfected things yet is a lot more interesting to watch than a team that is established and they're a bunch of Boy Scouts that are high and mighty. And it's a lot of fun to hear or see the difference between the JSA and the Legends, how they operate differently. Vixen said, you know, they don't get buddy-buddy with each other, but obviously with the Legends, they are very buddy-buddy with each other. They have a very different dynamic. And I guess you could make an argument, which is better, the strictly business team that the JSA has, or the more friendly, mess around, let's make mistakes because we're very flawed individuals, a team like the Legends. Both get things done, but which to you is more interesting to watch and which to you is better at getting things done? Because I think a lot of people agree that on every team, you need someone willing to do the dirty stuff that the normal hero, the typical hero, wouldn't do to get certain things done. But I would be really interested to hear your thoughts on it. Which team do you think would be more interesting to watch? The well-oiled JSA team or the Legends? Mick and Ray's exchange was a bit cringy. Call me haircut again, and I'll ice you. It was kinda eh. But Rick and Mick's partnership is a great new direction. Ray is getting much more aggressive, which I think is good for him. He was willing to fight instead of leave. I wasn't really into Mick in season 1. I had wished he died instead of Snart, but season 2, he keeps getting better and better. And he basically says everything that I feel about the 80s, even though I was born way too close to the 90s to actually remember the 80s, but I've seen photos and I've heard the music, and no, just no. Oh my god, and I love him answering Sarah through the comms and yelling, "Not yet." He didn't have to yell it, but the fact that he did just made that line hilarious. It could have just been a normal line where it was updating us on what was going on, but instead they made it so hilarious by, he's just so angry all the time. And let's talk about how he ate that donut when he thought he had 10 seconds to live. He's honestly my favorite now. I think he's my favorite. Also, they keep bringing up the whole woman equality thing, and it's starting to stick out a little bit. You know, before it was, oh, it's gonna be hundreds of years before women are equals, and then this episode, it was all about, oh, keep being optimistic that women are gonna one day be equals. I don't know, it's starting to come off a bit odd. I get there are gender issues, I'm not denying that. There are ways that men are discriminated against, there are ways that women are discriminated against, but I don't know, it's just kind of interesting that they keep bringing this up. I like that Vixen provided a better look at the optimism of people fighting in war, that this conflict is the war that will end all wars. All conflict will be solved. We're all going to be friends. Then you learn that it's the same bullshit, just a different decade. Sometimes you get colorful new weapons and personalities though. And I do think her character's doing a really good job of highlighting the optimism we have going into these conflicts or making these deals and thinking, well, this is it. This is going to be the time where we're bonding, we're friends, everything's gonna get better. And then you realize history's a bitch. History loves to repeat itself. It's just, you don't ever just get rid of evil or solve all tension. You have to be vigilant. I was excited to see Vixen use a different animal. Seeing Obsidian was neat, but god, am I so tired of the JSA's attitude towards the Legends, and now I'm guessing that Vixen just never goes back to her time, and maybe it's because she falls in love with someone from the Legends, which please god, no. No more relationship drama. If it's Ray, I'm gonna stab someone. So make sure you don't live near me. But it's probably gonna be Haywood because Todd talked about, hey, if you ever find love again, embrace it, and then Haywood walks in. So I feel like that's big blinking lights of, oh hey, these two are gonna get together. Which it's fine if Vixen wants to hang around. I'm not disliking Vixen. I think she has the potential to be a really cool character when she gets past some of her aggression towards the Legends and how they do things. But at the same time, I don't know, the relationship drama that goes on, kind of like with Ray and the girl last season, I don't know why I'm blanking on her name right now. I'm going to remember it as soon as I finish the sentence. You know, we don't need to repeat that again. I'm just gonna call her the barista. She's the barista. Just 2 months ago, she was a barista. Lastly, the fight scenes this episode were so very well done. Maybe I'm not remembering season 1 as well, but the fight scenes appear to be better this season. I'm both happy and sad Sarah realized that she needs to let Dark live. I was hoping this was going to be a constant Sarah fuckery all season. Though she told Dark exactly what happens in the future, so of course now he's going to try to change that future. You idiot. Maybe the change means Laurel doesn't die though. That is Sarah's plan. She knows she can't kill him, so why not give him a chance to change what he was going to do and give her sister a chance to live? Also, Haywood can control his powers, so yay. Oh right, and I almost forgot. Flogging and hate crimes. Tons of it. Every day. Have a great day, Paul. You saucy little minx. So thank you for sitting through another one of my reviews. Please like this video, subscribe, and come back for more TV reviews every week. Or not, who knows? The future is endless.